Hi there, and welcome back to another weekly top bike, which this week goes to the BMC Timemachine Road 012. A particular favourite of mine, and I think it offers top end performance without the top end price. The bike retails at €7,499 and can be found close to £7,000 if you look around. Now that's a huge amount of money, but in the cycling world it puts you in the upper bracket of the mid-range price bikes. What I think is great about this £7,000 mark is that you're getting a bike almost equivalent of £10,000 and upwards, but some slightly cheaper components. At £7,000, you're buying an almost pro-level bike, but not quite breaking into the obscene level of spending. I think it's a really interesting price point because the differences you see are tiny as you go from 7 to 10 or 12,000, whereas the difference you see from 3,000 to 7 is massive. And it's a really appealing price point and one that can make an incredible bike for you. So the bike itself, this is BMC's aero frame set and has been made with one thing in mind: speed. This starts at the front end with the integrated cockpit system. A two-piece design with a separate handlebar and stem makes for improved adjustability whilst maintaining that sleek design. These parts are specific to BMC, and although you can swap other brands in, the cable routing is difficult to make quite as neat. The tube shapes have been made to slice through the air, and their fighter jet-like appearance screams speed. It is always noticeable the difference between an aero bike and a climbing bike, and I'm certain that you would feel the benefits of this frame between your legs. The frame has been designed with the water bottles in mind, and they've been neatly integrated in a modular design. A spares box sits between the two bottles and helps to smooth flow over the usually empty section of the bike. In fact, BMC have made this bike so that it's faster with bottles in. Additionally, aero covers have been added to hide the disc brakes. I can't comment on whether this makes it faster, but it makes the bike look very smart. Unlike the more expensive version of this bike, costs have been reduced by using SRAM E-Force E-Tab, which is SRAM's second tier electronic Groupset. This Groupset provides all the top end features of Red, but at a lower price. The wireless Groupset only adds to the total integration, so there's no need to hide any cables. They just don't exist. Making the bike move forward are the Envy SES 5.6 disc wheel set. This means you have a 60mm at the rear and a 50mm at the front, an almost perfect combination for any conditions. I have a bit of a soft spot for Envy, and so I love seeing them on and off the shelf bike. Attached to the wheels are Vittoria Corsa 25mm tyres, and there is clearance for up to 28mm. This is fairly standard setup for a road setup, and these Corsa tyres really get good reviews. This bike comes in at a claimed weight of 8.1 kilos, which is identical to that of the top tier Cervelo S5 as ridden by Jumbo-Visma. When aero makes a difference on gradients up to 6%, the added weight really is not much of a penalty. Overall, this is quite some bike. It easily looks like a bike that could be £12, but is almost half of that. A total package that is ready to be raced the moment you take it home. I hope that you found this review useful, and if you'd like to see this bike compared against other bikes of similar price, then head over to the bike catalogue, and there's a link below, so you can use our comparison tool. Also, let me know if you would pick another bike if you had £7,000 lying about.